feel something from someone who has nothing to steal. That's real.
What's going on, guys? It's me, Bubba213, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now, I know that this is my second video of today. This will be the second of many videos. I think I'm gonna do about 3 to 4 videos today because the PTB also came out today. I thought the PTB was gonna come out around the 20th, but it came out today with the new killer, the Blight. Look at him. Look at his lips. You can't really see his face, but that's what he looks like. Yeah. So basically what we're gonna do in this video, we're gonna go over his power, we're gonna go over his 3 teasable perks and his add-ons for his power. Okay, if you turn your bell and notification on, you'll get 2 other notifications for his Mori and then the survivor and his perks, and yeah, that's what we'll do. So first we're gonna start off with the Blight. Let's do his character information so we can get his power. So we're gonna go with his power first. His power is called Blighted Corruption. His special ability is Rush. Press the power button to quickly rush forward. Doing so consumes a Rush token. While performing Rush, the Blight cannot launch an attack. Okay, so I've already seen a bunch of gameplay of him, so I'll explain a little bit more what this does. Rush into a wall or obstacle in the environment to slam into it. You'll slam one and then you'll like stop a little bit. If Rush fails to connect with a wall, obstacle, to, or if a Blight is out of, if the Blight is out of Rush tokens, he will enter a short fatigue. It's similar to Nurse, where he like stabs himself with the Blight to recharge his power. Yeah. And then his special attack, Lethal Rush. Basically, after you slam into a wall with Rush, the next rush you perform after hitting the power button, you'll launch into a lethal rush, which allow you to attack. That rush attack is just it's like basic attack while he runs fast. Now, the thing about the Blight is he is very, very fast. Right now, this is all PTB stuff, so it is subject to change. But he's very fast. Like, he's really fast. You know, it says he's a tall killer here, so I would guess that. But he seems really short. Like, his camera angle is really short. I don't know. But he's really, really, really fast. He's a little clunky from what I've seen in gameplay, but he's pretty good, and he has some great perks. So speaking of perks, let's move on to them. So his first perk is Dragon's Grip. After kicking a Djinn for the next 30 seconds, the first survivor that interacts with that Djinn will scream, revealing their location, and moving on, his first perk, Dragon's Grip. After kicking a generator for the next 30 seconds, the first survivor that interacts with that Djinn will scream, revealing their location for 4 seconds, and become afflicted with the exposed status effect for 60. So basically, once the survivor touched the Djinn you kicked, they will scream and then they'll be able to be insta-downed. Dragon's Grip has a cooldown from 2 minutes to up to 1 minute at level 3, and this is level 30 perk. Next up, we have Hex Blood Flavor. When a survivor is hit, the pallets within 16 meters of that survivor will be held in place by the entity. So it's like bamboozle, but for pallets. Yeah. And then the best perk I think he has out of all 3 of them. I do like Dragon's Grip, but I think this is his best perk that I have, that I think I'll have the most fun with combination with other Hex totems. Okay, so this is Hex Undying. While the Hex Undying is active, survivors within 2 meters of any Hex totem will have their aura reveal for 4 seconds. When another Hex totem is cleansed, the Hex transfers to an available dull totem, losing any tokens in the process. So let's say if you have Devour Hope and then you have Hex Undying. If the Devour Hope Hex is cleansed, it will move to a different one and you'll lose all your Devour Hope tokens. Okay. One of the good combinations I already see with this is Hex Undying with Hex Haunted Grounds, okay? Because when they cleanse the Hex totem, let's say if they never get this totem, they keep cleansing the Hex totem, the Haunted Grounds totem, right? That means every time they cleanse that Haunted Grounds totem, that would be another minute that you can insta-down them, you know what I mean? So if they, I think it's a roughly 5 totems on the map. If they cleanse 4 totems and every time it's the the haunted ground, then they'll be literally cleansing. They'll be literally give you 4 different minutes of insta downs for them. I think that's really strong, you know. So I think the counter that I can think of this is cleanse dull totems first before you go after the hex totems if you know they have this. But I'm not sure how you would know they have this, you know. So these are his teachable perks. I think he has really, really good teachables. Really, really good teachables. So let's get on to his add-ons really quickly, and then we'll end this video. So we'll start with the brown add-ons. So we have placebo tablet, slightly increase Rush's recovery speed after a rush. Next we have fox glove, slightly increases rush speed, and he's like, when I say he's fast, he's already fast as is. Next we have compound 7, slightly increases the turn rate during the rush. Then we have chip monocle, displays the target location of a slam and automatically faces the nearest survivor after a slam. Then we have shredded notes, which is an uncommon, moderately increases the recovery speed after a rush. Next we have some dust. I'm not going to even try the first one. Slightly increases the speed at which rush tokens regenerate. Next up we have the thorn, moderately increases the turn rate of a rush. We have Blighted Rat, moderately increases rush speed. Blighted Crow, moderately increases the slam duration. So this is when you slam into the wall, the duration you have after you slam into the wall, and that you can activate the rush again to go somewhere else. Okay. Now we have Umbra Stalks, considerably increases the turn rate while rushing. We have Rose Tonic, considerably increases the slam duration. We have Plague Bile. So it's a sample of the plague darts and treated with a mix of chemicals. Okay. This increases the amount of available rush tokens by 1. We have compound 21, slightly increases the rush speed for consecutive rushes. And then Alchemist Ring, moderately increases the speed at which rush tokens regenerate. Next we have his very rare, we have Virgo's Journal. Gain the undetectable status attack while rushing. I think this is one of his stronger ones. I think I really like this effect because you rush a lot. You know, you rush a whole lot. So while you're rushing, this will come in, you know, really handy. Next we have Summoning Stone. Hitting a survivor with a lethal rush will call upon the enemy to block pallets within 16 seconds. Within 16 meters of radius of the location for 12 seconds. This is about the same as his the hex totem he has, the blood flavor. We have Soul Chemical. Any survivor within 16 meters of a slam will suffer the hinder status effect for 3 seconds. That just basically slows them down. Next up we have Adrenaline Vial. Considerably increases the speed at which tokens generate, decreases the amount of available rush tokens by 1. And finally we have his ultra rares. So his first ultra rare is the Iridescent Blight Tag. Quick, very, very, very quick. I don't think I can get to it. I'll show you after. But a very funny thing about that, I'll tell you. So Iridescent Blight Tag. Upon using all your rush tokens, your last lethal rush will put the survivor in the dying state. So combining this with something that takes away your rush stacks, I think will be a little bit easier because you got to use all 5 to be able to have this incident work. And then we have Compound 33. When initiating a slam reveals all auras of survivors within 16 meters of the collision location for 6 seconds. It awards 100 blood points in the devious category for each survivor revealed, and then moderately increases the rush speed for each consecutive rush. I think this one, which one would be my favorite? These are really both, I would think these are 2 really good add-ons. Now, I'm not sure if he needs a rework. Not a rework, that's the wrong word. Buff. I think they'll buff him to make him a little less clunky because a lot of times when you'll rush into the same thing you hit before. You know, it's a little hard to, you know, maneuver. Because he's, for as small as he may look, he's really wide, I would say. And you bump into a lot of stuff while doing that. So, let's just go back to the store. One of the things I wanted to bring up was that the Iridescent Blight Tag, where are we going? Characters. The Iridescent Blight Tag is the same tag that you see right here on the back of all the blighted killers. So it's the same tag that's on the back of them that creates the blight effect is his iridescent add-on. So you can see it on him, you can see it on Billy, his iridescent one right there. So mostly, I'm pretty sure anyone that has blight will have it. Huntress, yep, right there. See? So yeah, every character, every blighted killer will have the iridescent blight tag or his ultra add-on. So yeah. That's really it for this first video. Mind you, there will be a couple more videos coming out after this one explaining the survivors perks and stuff like that and going into his more animation. And then probably tomorrow we'll get a gameplay of him, because right now I'm not really at my setup, but yeah, we'll see. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more from the channel, please subscribe, and let me know what you think about the killer's add-ons and perks. Let me know which one you think your favorite will be once this hits live. And yeah, if you already played them, leave some comments down below on if you think it's fun. Alright, so that's really it for me in this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a fantastic day, guys.